entire family is like family to me. He promoted last night at 1:28 in the morning. Would you please stand up, wait, hold on, and welcome the Northeast Pennsylvania's first Executive Director, Mr. James Webber. James, Rob gave me a special message and he said he's going to come next Tuesday because I know you all had a little wager, which I'm sure you'll talk about. But he said he wants to pay you personally, but in the meantime, I want you to have this, you deserve this.
Thank you. This is cool. How is everybody? Thank you. I'm very tired today. This company is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I never thought a year ago I'd be in the energy business. Okay? I didn't know what deregulation meant, to be honest with you. A little bit about my background before I get into my story. My background is in the car business. All right? I was in the automobile industry. I was a car wholesaler, which those that don't know what that means. I bought and sold cars. If you trade in a Chevy at a Mercedes dealer, they only want Mercedes-Benz. They don't want the Chevy, so I buy the Chevy. Okay? I was buying and selling 80 to 100 cars a week. Sounds awesome that I could buy that many cars a week. You know what? It meant I worked 80 to 100 hours a week. And it was cars for my life. I slept cars, I ate cars. It was just, I thought I'd die doing cars. And I go back to a rainy, cold, miserable day in November. You know what kind of day I'm talking about? Real misty, and you know, you're miserable that day. My brother calls me, my brother Chris calls me up and he says, he sounded like he just won $1 million in the lottery. And he said, I just came from a meeting and there's a new energy company coming to Pennsylvania. The guy makes $500,000 a month, and we're going to retire, we're going to buy helicopters, we're going to buy highways together.
Wait, Chris.
Now I'm like, what do you want, drugs? So I said, I have no time. I said, leave me alone about this, okay? I said, leave me alone. So I said, call me later. So he called me an hour later, okay? And he called me 2 hours later, 3 hours later, 5 hours later. Finally, I said, listen, leave me alone. If you're my brother, I'm going to stop answering your phone calls, all right? It took me about 2 or 3 weeks, finally, he drugged me to a meeting. I was just like, I'm not going to do it. I'm in the car business, okay? He dragged me to a meeting, which was like an hour from my house. So you guys are pretty local. That's pretty easy. I was an hour away, so how mad was I? Actually, Bridges, I was Bridges. There's that Bridges house, okay? So here's me. I had a long day at work. I rushed to get done. We're in the car for an hour. He's telling me about this company. I don't really care what he's saying anymore. I'm just going to please him. I walk in. Everybody is in rows and stuff, and there's food and drink. I said, I'm not drinking anything at this meeting. So I walk in there. They pop in the DVD. That's when I met Ryan for the first time, and I didn't even watch the DVD. Okay, to be honest, I stared at the ceiling, wondering when am I going to get out of here, so I can just tell him I don't want to do it. So that's when I called Ryan the cult leader. All right, and I said, you know, whatever, have fun with your company. So I walked out. I'm not really that big of a jerk. I'm just miserable that day, okay? So I walked out that night, and I'm in the driveway, and he says, what do you think? I said, it's great, man. Have fun with it. I make plenty of money in the car business, and that's all I know how to do is cars. So have fun with your little energy, your stupid energy thing, okay? Yeah. So literally, he bugged me. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, he bugged me every day. He said, you're perfect for this. You have to do this, have to do this. Finally, my mom's one night, and it costs $2.99 to sign up. And he said, you have to do this. I said, I'm going to make a deal with you. How much do you make if I sign up? He's like, it's not about that. I said, no, how much do you make? I pulled out $500 in cash, and I gave it to him. I said, you made $200. Now leave me alone. Okay? So literally, you know what? My brother would not take no for an answer. He would not take no, and I thank him every day because of that. Because he didn't know what he was doing either. We're all new to this, okay? So finally I signed up. And you know what I did? I got customers, I did my thing, what he was told me to do, and guess what? I went right back in the car business. Okay? I said, all right, and then he called me, what did you do today? I said, I bought 26 cars. He's like, what about with the app? Did you call it? No, I don't have time for that. Leave me alone, okay? I signed up, you got me. Now have fun, okay? So anyway, I don't really watch a lot of TV because like I said, I was never home, so I'm watching TV. And on the news, okay, PECO was on the news saying, we're deregulating, leave PECO. And I said, you can go save some money, nothing changes. And I'm like, I never watch TV and this thing pops on, that's weird to me, okay? Then I'm watching a TV again for another time, which I never watched TV, and it was like 2020, one of the shows, Warren Buffett was on there. And he was talking about the deregulation of the energy market. Now, I never watched TV, and the two times I watch it, someone's telling me, you got to really look into this stuff and see what it is, okay? So he just said there's going to be the largest transfer of wealth, there's millions and millions and billions of dollars. I said, all right, let's do this, I'm in. So what happened was, my brother Chris, my sister-in-law Tony, Chris's wife Tony, my two buddies growing up, we started doing house meetings, okay? Literally like 5, 10 people in the house. 2 weeks later, we exploded out of the house. We were at Pizzeria Uno across the street here. 2 weeks later, we exploded out there, and we were here at the Sheraton every Sunday at 1 o'clock. Hundreds of people. It was ridiculous that we started this here. And I mean, after that, sky's been the limit for this. And I'm just telling you, like, literally, I thank my brother every day, because if he would have just said, fine, forget it, I would have never met Ryan. I would have never been in front of a room here at the Sheraton. And literally, because of this business, without me in the past 7, 8, I don't know how many months, I can't even think straight. Well, however long it's been, a month ago today, I'm totally out of the car. I left the car business, it was 100%. But, you know, like I said, the deal is this. I'm not going to get sidetracked here, but literally, all we're doing, we're helping. Rob Slider is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I met him, and yeah, everybody knows my bet I made with him. I'll explain that in a second, but Rob Slider really started this company just to help everybody. The guy's unbelievable. I mean, I sat down and got to pick his brain and stuff, and it's just, literally, we're saving people money on something they're already going to pay, and everybody's getting out of debt. I mean, give it up for Rob Slider, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm blank tonight. Anyway, yeah, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning I started getting done, so. All right, up until that point now, I became senior director pretty quick, and I just showed this plan to everybody. I think it's the best thing ever, literally what we're doing. And I was in King of Prussia about, was it 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago, 2 months ago? And Rob said, please everybody, he's doing a Q&A session. He said, please everybody keep your questions, you know, on the high level, that kind of thing, because there's a lot of people here who want to get through them quick. So I stand up, and I said, I have a very good, confident favor for you. I said, I'm going to promote. I said, I'm going to promote by November 1st. That's my goal, okay? I said, when I do that, this is from 1,000 people. I said, when I do that, will you come pick me up on your airplane and take me for a ride, okay? So of course, he goes, oh, look where you started. Now, everybody's going to ride on the plane when they promote to any level. I said, so he said, I'll tell you what, Levins, hot shot. And he said, if you do it by September 1st, you got yourself a deal. Yeah. So that's what I said. He's like, I'm the CEO, there's no negotiating. I said, all right, I had to say deal because I'm already there. I'm standing in front of a room with a microphone. I said, deal, let's do it. So after that, I said, oh my God, what did I just do? Now everybody, Bruce Spiegel, every meeting, he's going to become a meeting. Now I have to, right? So I got busy, and that was like I said, 1.5 ago, 2 months. And I said, you know what, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. I said, Ryan, I'll talk about Ryan in a second. I said, Ryan, show me how to do this. I said, I'm willing to work, and it just happened that I left the car business, it was full time, so it worked out perfect, you know, and I just got together with all my managing directors. It can happen, okay? I want you guys to hear me on this. It happened. It happened to me, and I didn't even want to do this. We got together, I said, guys, do me a favor, okay? Help me on this. You know I'll do anything for you guys, just help me on this. I said, I have to do this, it's my goal, I have to promote. So everybody got together, we had a little meeting at my house, everybody, I said,